Yo, what is going on, everybody? Ooh, it's Walten time. Sorry, everybody. I should probably hire my camera a little bit, but I can wait.
Yo, what is going on,
Oh my
everybody?
Oh, I forgot to. We don't want to be purple guys just yet. What's good, everybody? Apologies for being a little bit late. I thought I'd just explain myself. Unfortunately, 2 days ago, sorry, it's kind of hard for me to talk about, but I'm really sorry for being late. Unfortunately, 2 days ago I lost one of my friends to suicide. Sorry for being a little bit late. It's been a very very tough couple of days. Um, so I apologize for being late. Um, so I just thought I'd get that out of the way first of all, but yeah, I'm sorry for being a little bit late. I do apologize. I was trying extremely hard to keep it together. Um, just very difficult couple of days, dude. That's basically all I can really put into words, really. Um, so yeah, that's why I might look like shit right now. That's just the honest truth. Because quite frankly, I don't care what I look like right now. I'm gonna be so honest. I couldn't care less. Um, we were just, for example, why I was late is because we were all getting together, all the friends and stuff. So yeah, it's been tough, dude. It's been so tough. It's been so tough, to be honest. And I don't want to come on here and start crying. I've done enough of that in my own time. But yeah, it's just been really difficult. And look, I already lost one friend to cancer, so losing another to this situation is something that really hit me deep, you know. So I apologize. You know, sorry. So yeah. Okay, get it together, Carl. Come on, get it together. Get it together. Get it together. So yeah, apologies. Sorry. But yeah. When it comes to the Walten Fall stuff, there's a lot of new stuff out. A lot of new things came out. A lot of new teasers and stuff. So yeah. Very very cool. First of all, I do want to say huge thank you to Sergi, who just dropped a $20 donation, dude. Holy shoot. I saw that come in just late. I need to read the message. I didn't see the full message. For Carl, I'll not be up much longer. Heading to bed for work soon. Sorry for your loss. Hope you and Chad have a good stream together. Well, here, take care. Have a good Walton night. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for the 20. You did not have to do that. I really do appreciate it. But no, I do want to stream. Streaming makes me comfortable. I like talking to everybody. So yeah, I'll be okay to stream. Don't be worrying. Streaming's what I want to do for a living, as well as making movies. So, hey, it's what I want to do. So that's what I'm here for. I just hope everybody enjoys the stream. That's my main goal. But yeah, I'm not taking a break. I refuse to take breaks. That's a bad habit I have. Bad habit. But anyway, I'm gonna get my thing up here. Hold on. Sorry, I haven't. If someone in chat can tell Sugar Pie, I don't really feel comfortable saying it again because I feel like I will cry that time. If I'm being totally honest. I'm just gonna go to X for these photos because I'm pretty sure they're on Martin's Twitter, I think, to my knowledge. But yeah. Okay, so this is the first teaser we want to talk about. I'm gonna leave the Ed and Molly one till last. That's the one I'm gonna leave till last. But here we are. So we have this image right here. Now this one's really interesting because obviously this is the entrance. Now we have seen this before. However, it does look like the the tiger. That's what I was about to say. It did look like the tiger has moved. But yeah, it does look like the tiger has been moved, and that is interesting because I remember when I made some Minecraft content with Martin himself. we built obviously the entrance, and Martin did put the tiger in the corner, if I remember correctly. Do correct me if I am wrong. But I'm pretty sure Martin put the tiger in the corner. So it's interesting to see if this is like maybe a look at the opening of Bob's Burgers. For example, this is maybe all the stuff being set up, because it kind of looks like, there's some delivery boxes there. It doesn't look extremely set up. It also does look interesting to the lighting. A part of me feels like this could possibly be a Wonderland version, and the reason why I think that is the lighting. I do think the lighting in here looks very, like, I get it could be sun and stuff, but it just looks extremely white lighting. And again, course, it'd just be, the look of the sun and stuff like that, which makes sense. It's sometimes it's just the way the animation looks. It might look more bright than a sun might actually be. That's fair enough. But I just want to throw that, the suggestion out there. It's like this could possibly be a Wonderland version of the pizzeria. The pizzeria? No, it's not FNAF, Cal. And the burger place. It is also cool to the fact that we obviously have the Sha, Bon, Buzu, Bon again, which is interesting. I think that looks like Banny. Obviously the tiger. I don't think there's anything really else that we haven't seen usually, you know what I mean? But the lighting just feel a tiny bit off to me, because it's only shining down here. Like, it's literally not anywhere else. It's like everywhere else is kind of like shut off, because realistically, lighting, if the sun was coming in the window, surely all of here would be a little bit more lit up. It wouldn't just be one singular like ray of sunshine coming into one window, you know what I mean? So possibly, just possibly, this could be a Wonderland scene. It could be, for example, this could be maybe after Charles gets killed off in 6. This could be that scene, because realistically we do know that Charles dies pretty late in the night. He stays at Bob's Burgers to get ready for Lily's birthday party. So yeah, this could be at the end of 6. It could be the start of 6. It could be one of those foreshadowing scenes, as we got in episode 4. For example, the very beginning of episode 4 sets with Ed and Molly going through the school, and eventually they get to the door that eventually leads to them walking into the light and then to seeing Wonderland. So maybe this could be something similar, that Charles, gets to the burger place, sees Bob's Burgers, walks in the door, all of a sudden it cuts to this Wonderland type thing. Maybe. I'm just pretty much spitballing in terms of episode 6. Could possibly be that. That's just my honest theory. But yeah, let me know what you think of this teaser in the comments below. I'd be very, very intrigued to see what people think of this, because in terms of this, I think it's really, really interesting. But yeah, that's my honest opinion. I'm not too sure about this one, though. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. I'm also sweating. Oh, it's warm in here, man. Like, zoinks. Hold on, chat. Let me just put the fan literally in my nostrils to warm me up. Definitely do not warm me up. I need to cool the frick down. But yeah. Also, thank you so much for all the support in chat, by the way. I'm seeing a lot of supportive comments. So thank you all so much. It really means the world. It's been tough, dude. It's been very, very tough. In terms of this personal thing. So I've been trying to... See, the bad thing I have is I normally submerge myself in work. It's not a great solution, but it's just unfortunately what I have. Yes, heat wave is very much a real thing, dude. A heat wave is a real thing. Yo, Adam Wolf with the 1. Thank you so much, dude. Also, Adam Wolf, I saw that thing you posted in the Discord. It was like, I'm assuming it was like a pumpkin rabbit thing, but like the lighting on the image. Chef's kiss, dude. That looks sick. Alright. Let me just please, fan, can you just cool me down ASAP? My eyebrows are sweating. That's how you know it's cooked in here. Anyways. Hate summer, bro. I cannot wait for winter. Oh my god, when I get to stream and it's pitch black outside in a warm... Like, dude, I literally have a Sha hoodie. You can see the wool on that, dude. Come on, mate. Carlitos in the top left frame. I hope so. I hope so. I hope you're doing okay. I appreciate that, Bobby. Thank you so much, dude. I don't have much at all. Just bro, Adam, you don't need to dono at all, dude. You don't have to dono at all, dude. You really don't. Trust me. Whew, it's warm. Okay. let's get on to the next teaser, which is, I'm not going to use this one just yet. There was another teaser, which is actually this. This is the next teaser. I knew there was another one. So here we have a look again at this keep out room. I think this room is going to be so important because we did get something to do with, I think Felix says, we're friends, right? Or like, we are friends, right? To somebody, right? Something along that line. Is that there's a voice on a Felix specifically saying, oh, there's like these, there's like, oh, we're friends, or something along those lines. I remember there being a teaser. It was the shot of this door. It was very blue lit. So yeah, I do remember that teaser. I think this is episode 6. I think this is 100% an episode 6 teaser. Because I think that scene is around Charles. I think that is either Felix. I think it's Felix talking to Charles. Could even be Susan, of course. Wouldn't make much sense to me personally. I saw a lot of people saying that scene could be Susan. Personally, I think that is Felix talking to Charles. Because I feel like Felix. There's something about Charles that feels to me that he is, kind of like a really, angry not angry person, but like, if it comes to having to protect somebody, he will lash out. And I feel that after Susan goes missing, Charles cops on to Felix. And that's been my theory for literally over a year, is that the reason why Bond kills Susan, Rose, and Charles is because literally Charles finds Susan in the Banny suit. So obviously he'll go to the authorities or whatever. And so my whole theory has been that Charles will try and get into some sort of altercation with Felix. Or that voice line from Felix could be with Jack. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. It could be. I'm not too sure. But there's definitely going to be a scene between either Charles and Felix or, of course, Jack and Felix. I mean, we're going to get one of the two, if not both. And this is very, very interesting because this is a staff-only room and it says keep out. And I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, this is to the generator. I think. Don't quote me on that. I could have sworn this is something to do with the generator. And I'm not really too sure. Right. But yeah, I'm genuinely thinking that this is going to be some level of like episode 6. Savannah Whitehouse, do you think the next episode might be released in August, September, or October? Now, I'm going to say one thing. I am not confident on it releasing in October. I think we get it beforehand. I remember I made the prediction of summer, but I thought they were finished storyboarding. My honest opinion, I thought they were finished storyboarding. However, I think that it would now, with the whole storyboarding thing not being finished just yet, they will more than likely finish storyboarding by the end of August. Surely, I would imagine. I don't know. And then they will probably get it done for September. That seems logical to me. That seems realistic. And I'm not going to care if my prediction of summer is wrong. Why would I care? Like, if it's, like, genuinely, it's not a big deal. I just don't think it's going to be October. And I just don't think it will be. If it is October, I'm thinking it's going to be literally like last week of September for 5 and first week of October for 6. That seems realistic. However, I just don't. I'm not confident on October. I'm really not. And so basically before December. Well, yeah, obviously. But another thing you have to take into the account of release dates is they have 5 plushies to release. I personally think that obviously it'll go in 2, and so obviously like Billy and Banny together, then TVA and Rocket, and then obviously the big Bond plushie. So I'm thinking that realistically, I personally think that the Billy and Banny plushie will come out with episode 5 or before episode 5 even, I don't know. And then obviously we'll have a few weeks after 6 maybe. So let's say first week of September is episode 6. The middle of September you might get your second plushie drop, and then December or October, between late October and November probably, will be Bond, because then Bond will be arriving hopefully for Christmas, that type of thing. I don't know though. But yeah, I'm so confident on it's not being October. I think it's gonna be beforehand. I'm so confident on it being before October. And so obviously, process of elimination means August, September. That's my prediction. If it's wrong, it's not a big deal. If it's right, I will let you all know I'm right. But personally, I think it will be. I'm gonna back my opinion and say late August, early September. Because storyboarding takes a long time, but they have been storyboarding for a long time, and their animation skills, like the crew they're so hardworking. So I feel like when it comes to animating, it will not take nearly as long. The one thing I just hope they don't do is rush it. For example, we do know the story of Return of the Pumpkin Rabbit being a very stressful time. That's the last thing I want. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want. But yeah, in terms of this teaser, I think it's interesting. It's extremely interesting because that's like the game zone that says keep out and staff only. I think this door is going to be so important. And do you want to know why I think it's so important? How many teasers have we got of this door? There is so many teasers of this specific door. I'm telling you right now, that's either the back room door, which I don't think it is, because I think the staff room, like the staff only room, is the back door. I'm not too sure though, don't quote me on this. I think this room is so important. Either that is the room where it all, goes down. I'm actually not too sure. But yeah, this door is so important, and I know it. I know it, dude. You just have that feeling. Yeah, I have that feeling. Now, this is the teaser we all pretty much came to see, and that's this one. Now, we can pretty much put 2 and 2 together, right? Realistically, pause a moment as you buy. As you are now, so once were we. As we are now, so shall you be. Now, let's just put 2 and 2 together here, okay? We have flowers and a bunny holding a red heart. That's key, okay? So, Ed and Molly, of course, Rocket, holding a red heart, red children. The blue bow, I think Rocket does have a blue bow. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he has a bow tie of some sort. There's also flowers. I think they're roses or a certain type of roses. So I think this is literally, as this is talking directly to Rosemary or to Sophie. Now, if you're wondering why I think that, is because of this, okay? As you are now, so this person is alive, so once were we. Rosemary at this current moment is alive. Ed and Molly were alive, obviously they are not now. As we are now, dead and in an animatronic, technically, or in a different vessel, so shall you be. Talking to Rosemary, who will then go on to possess Shah. Now, this is a very, very interesting one. People are saying this is a funeral quote, but let's just put that specifically into a logical sentence. If someone is at a funeral and they say out to the spirits of whoever has passed, as you are now, so once were we. If someone who's alive saying that, oh, you guys are obviously passed away, so were we, it doesn't make much sense. It just doesn't make sense. So personally, I think this is literally Ed and Molly talking to Rose. I think this is Ed and Molly. This is an episode 5 teaser. And do you want to know why I think that? That's an episode 6 teaser. This is an episode 5 teaser, an episode 5 teaser. So let's this might be really stupid, but I don't care. Episode 5 teaser, episode 6 teaser, in terms of episode 5 teaser, what am I saying? Episode 5, episode 5. Episode 6, episode 6. Yo, Atomic Shark with the 2, dude. I can smell an August release date incoming. Yes, so can I. I can smell it. A late August to early September. I can sniff it. Pause a moment as you pass by is a funeral quote. I know that. That's a funeral quote. I know. I'm aware of that. I'm more focused on these sentences. I just think these are so literal because why else would a bunny be here? That's exactly like Rocket. Why would that be there? Let's be honest here. Let's genuinely be honest, okay? Okay, let's be honest. Also, yes, I know the profile picture is also probably an episode 6 teaser. I will get to that in a minute as well, okay? So, just hear me out, okay? That is Rocket talking to Rosemary. Ed and Molly talking to Rosemary. I'm telling you, that is what that is. As you are now, you are alive. We were also once alive. We are now in an inanimate object. You will also be in an inanimate object. Okay? That is literally... How could that be anything else other than Rocket talking to, obviously, Rose or Sophie? Or it could even be Jack. Who knows? Because obviously we have... My theory, of course, is that Jack's body is inside the Bond animatronic. Not him being Bond. I think his body's in there. So, I think that's pretty much bang on. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Do you think it's, Rocket talking to Rose and it's Rocket talking to Sophie? Or do you just think it's going to be something that's said at the funeral? If it's something that's said at the funeral... Personally, I don't think it's anything. I'm also just going to do this as well. I'm going to save this image real quick. Okay? I'm going to brighten it up. I'm going to brighten this image up for the sake of... theoretical reasons. Just on the off chance there's anything in the back. Because you just don't know. You genuinely just never know. So I'm going to check. Just on the off chance. Contrast... Nah, it's just static. Okay. No worries. That's fine. Okay. Oh my god, Coral's in here. Okay, I can't wait for Coral to troll me about the release date now. Oh no. But yeah, that is most definitely Rocket talking to Rosemary. Or Sophie, one or the other. There's no in between. I ate a whole tub of glue. Honestly, valid. Okay, here's the last teaser. The new profile picture. Now, do you remember when I said this being episode 5, episode 5, episode 5, episode 6, episode 6, episode 6? Now, you're probably wondering, Cal, why are you thinking a little Bond teaser is episode 6? Okay, do you want to know why? I think that this is the scene in episode 4 of the scene where, where we have it's like I'm trying to, I'm just going to go to the scene because I can't think of it otherwise. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Oh my god, I'm sweaty, dude. See, Coral didn't say no, chat, so I must be right. I'm kidding. Hi, Coral. Thank you so much for the teasers, by the way. It made my day, the last 2 days, so much better. Dude, I've had such a rough 2 days, so tell Coral, yourself and the crew, tell everybody I said thank you so much, dude. I needed something. Dude, I've had the worst last 2 days, ever. Ever. Dude, thank you so much for the teasers. Okay, why am I... Okay, that didn't let me skip the ad. Okay, thanks. There we go. Okay, where is the scene I'm looking for? Where is it? Here it is. There's a certain scene here somewhere. I guess the Susan kill would make sense. Yeah, Coral. The chat will probably tell you what happened because I was nearly crying in the first 2 minutes of stream, dude. It was rough. Yeah, if my VHS arrives soon, that would literally make my day. It really would. Dude. All I know is, by the way, I won't be live on Friday. I have a funeral to go to on Friday, so just for anyone who might think if something drops on Friday, I unfortunately won't be able to get to it because I will be at a funeral and most likely be a little bit checked out for the rest of the day, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just going to explain what I think this is probably going to be because I can't really find the scene that would make sense for my explanation. So, personally, I think, do you know the photo of Shadowman? That's, kneeling over Susan's body. I personally think that this is, Little Bond, being present. Obviously, Little Bond doesn't necessarily mean anybody. Or unless Little Bond's supposed to be Jack, but I'm not going to assume Little Bond's anybody. But yeah, personally, I think that Little Bond is in the scene where Shadowman kneeling over Susan's dead body, and that's basically what I'm getting at, because during episode 4 we have this certain scene here, where is it? I think it's just before the kill. Like this scene here, like I wouldn't be surprised if this is here. You know what I mean? If this is around this area because like obviously Bond is there, animatronic Bond is there. Um, so yeah, I love this profile picture. I think it looks great. I love it. But in general, I think this is probably something to do with episode 6. I don't see why this would be episode 5. Unless it's obviously to do with Susan, then necessarily episode 5 would make sense. But yeah, it'll be very, very interesting to see how it goes down. But personally, I think I said it to some people on a Discord call. I think all these teasers are leading towards a new trailer because I could have sworn someone told me in the Discord that the season 1B trailer is now unlisted. And it is. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So I think there's another trailer coming out. There's the... Okay, that's the same one that we saw on Twitter, so that's fine. But yeah, dude, I think the season 1B trailer is either going to be remade or there'll just be another trailer. Now, I do know they're not finished storyboarding just yet. So obviously, I don't care. I'm going to be a man of my word. I'm still convinced by a summer release date. I don't care. I believe. It's been unlisted for like 2 months. No shot. Damn. Okay. I mean, in fairness, every time I've seen the channel, I've never really outright noticed it. So, is Souvenir still there? It better be. Yeah. Okay. Souvenir is still there. Okay. The best like non-listed video, like the best 30-second video is still there. But yeah. But I'm very very unlisted for 2 weeks. Okay, that makes way more sense. But in terms of the season 1B trailer, I think that trailer has so much in it. Like when you actually go into that trailer, and deep down, dude, when you deep what's in that trailer, dude, it's so good. It's so good, man. It's so good because I think they got rid of it. I think they got rid of it to clear out the channel. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is just one of the things where it was outdated stuff. Who knows? Do you think Jack Walton is in the room behind that door? I think Jack Walton is in Bond's suit. Like, I fully believe that it's in Jack Walton is inside Bond. That sounds crazy. Pause. I think Jack Walton's body is inside the Bond suit. Because of my tier theory. I've gone onto this maybe over 100 million times, but the tier theory is that every time we've seen Bond kill somebody, the animatronic suit cries black tears, whose character is predominantly surrounded by the color of black, either not Shadowman, of course, is Jack, black suit, black tie, black hair. I mean, in episode 1, his eyes are blacked out, black background, everything. So, but yeah. On God, if your tape hasn't arrived by next week, I'm fully down to bring my copy to your... Coral, I swear to God I will. I will buy a VHS player. I'm trying to get my hands on a VCR. Coral, I'm so dead ass. I will give you my address if my tape's not arrived by next week. I'm being so dead ass when I say that as well. Like, I'm being so dead ass. But yeah, what about two bodies inside Bond? Do you want to know why I don't think that is? Because let's be real. If there was two bodies inside Bond, we would have at least seen one. Because specifically with Hotline Bond's torso is pretty much shown, except for here, like the kind of here. Also, peep the shirt, by the way. Atomic Striper, hear me out, but imagine we get a Felix versus Jack 1v1 in episode 6. We will definitely get them fighting. And I guarantee you Felix shoots him. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Felix shoots Jack, I'm telling you. But yeah, we don't see any of Bond, like, here. Like, it's, like, up to here. Let me get the... It's probably way more surreal if I just say, hey, I wonder who this really cool dude is. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, perfect. Literally here. Like, we see so much of his torso. I'm so down. If I'm off work the 5th and 6th of August, if that don't work, I'm fully off the week after. When is the 5th and 6th of August? Where's my phone? The 5th and 6th. Hold on. Let me get my thing up. I need to get a VCR for this day. Do you reckon there's a VCR on, like, Vinted or something? I'm being so dead ass. When is my calendar? The 5th and 6th of August. Why is my calendar not popping up on my phone? Excuse me? Great, my calendar doesn't work apparently. There you go, calendar. 5th and 6th of August. When is that? When is that? Tuesday and Wednesday? Yo, I'm actually so down. Like, Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm actually so down. I mean, I'm actually so down. Get a job, get a job. Nell, get a job. You know what? How dare you, dude? I come on here to stream something I like after losing one of my best friends to mental health. Hang your head in shame. Please hang your head in shame. Just, yeah, please hang your head in shame. Please. Please hang your head in shame. Just so you know. VCR all over this eBay. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like genuinely, Emil, did you ban them? Why? Why did you ban them, Emil? You should have let them respond. Bro, let them respond. I want to hear what they say for themselves. I want to hear what they say for themselves. I'm also a movie director. Thank you very much. No. I want to hear what he says. Sorry. I want to hear what he says. I want to hear what they say. I want to hear what they say. Do not ban them. I want to hear what they say. I want to hear what they say. No, Jay, I honestly, I'm being so real. I want to hear what they say. I'm being so real. I want to hear what they say. How dare you? And I'm taking this fully personal. Get a job. I don't care. I don't care about getting a job. I have a job. I'm a freaking film director and I love my job. But coming on here spamming, sure, but I come on here to speak about stuff I love. Specifically, to talk about stuff I love. And I lost one of my really close friends to mental health. Do I have to be here? No. But hey, if you want to keep if you know, hey, if they don't want to talk now, that's okay. I mean, I don't care. But like, hey, just so you know, like, you know, realistically, I'm doing what I love here. I don't care what anyone in chat says. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Let's be real here. But yeah, in terms of Bond's torso, like realistically, I personally think that in terms of Bond's torso, because like when you see here, like we see the endo, of course, but everything else is like so shadowed. You know what I mean? It's so shadowed. And so, in terms of like his like the inside, like around the like the endo, between the endo and the suit, it's really really interesting because in terms of like in terms of that, I'm like realistically, Jack could be in there. He very much could, and the way I look at it is, like realistically, you know. My theory, I'm confident on that. You're really easy, one of the best content creators. I genuinely think you're a really good film director. I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you, dude. King Cal. I honestly, in terms of like people hating in chat, I honestly couldn't care less. Like genuinely, I think most people, if you like realistically, I'm a film director. You get enough criticism as you go along, so I don't really care. But yeah, when it comes to like that spamming stuff, and then as soon as I explain, you know, it just, you know, it's interesting. But yeah. Hey Cal, I think before Walten Falls 4 was split into oh my god, my chat started zooming up there. Was split into 3 parts. We had some teasers of Little Bond in a caretaker uniform. Maybe a new tape about that relates to the profile on X episode 6. Maybe. That's not a bad theory at all, actually. I do remember Bond being in a caretaker uniform, though. I like the Little Bond, sorry. But yeah, who knows, man. Okay, maybe it's just Jack's head. He's sometimes seen without one or cut off his face. Bond could have decapitated along with Jack's head being in little Bond's backpack. That makes sense. But personally, I'm so convinced of the fact that Felix kills Jack. I think Felix in an altercation kills Jack. And you wanna know why? I remember, and I know this is probably something that was probably a joke, but I do remember people telling me that in general something was said on a Twitter space or something along the lines of Jack or something along with Felix's basement. And I feel like Felix's basement, it will be important. Who knows? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I think in general, possibly that could be, Jack and Felix's altercation. Felix kills Jack. I just don't think Felix kills Jack on purpose. That is one thing. I think Felix does kill him, but not on purpose. That's my honest opinion. Considering the space between the endo torso and the actual body, the shadows in the endo, there could definitely be a body fitting in there. Oh, 100%. Like, especially because look when you zoom in. Like, when you zoom in here, like, look how much there is space there. When you actually deep that, there is so much space there. So, yeah, that's the way I look at it. What I feel like the damage done to the animatronics was done by somebody or something. Yeah, they do look, like, super beaten up, in fairness. They do look very, 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 very beaten up, Very beaten up. Who knows, though? Hey, Kyle, don't listen. Bro, let's be real. Let's be respectful of everyone in the chat. People want to hate, they can hate. It's not a big deal. But don't be calling anybody names. Let's keep the chat really respectful of everybody. Let me deal with whatever happens, dude. Don't worry about it. The guy with the TV mask is just standing next to Bon TVA. Bro, Cybertelly's just the goat, man. Let me have a look here. Is Shadowman canon? Yes, Shadowman is Felix. It's been revealed, It's been revealed, but like it's kind of kept under wraps as well, I got a theory. Jack Walton's inside a bomb, but there seems to be that. Yeah, no, that's what the kind of like the running theory. There we go. Bond is an actual person. Because it's very much implied that Felix is Shadowman. It's never been outright said. It's just very, very, very heavily implied. And I will find the exact implication of what I mean by that. Because if you scroll down, you go, oh, the Showstoppers music, that sounds cool. And you watch your ad, you go through it. Here we are. Which song is it again? Is it this? Is it this one? Yeah. It's during this song. Somewhere here. No, it is this song. It is this song. Oh, I could have sworn it's this song. Is it the other album? No way. Is it? No way. I was so... Oh, it is. I was so convinced. Is it slowly? Never mind. It just sounds the same. I think that slowly and that other song sound very similar. My bad, chat. It is this song. My bad, chat. It's this song. There it is. Sorry. Sorry. I think when you listen to those lyrics and think about the story, okay, somebody knows everywhere he goes. When you deep those lyrics of Felix and Bon Bod knows exactly where Felix is every single time, doesn't he? It's the next line. Wait, it's Shadowman feeds me. Ready? Here it is. Ready? Here it is. Here it is. Shadowman watches from the dark. He knows he wrecked that car. Swear he had no part. I wonder who that could be. So yeah, I don't know how much confirmation you need, really, but yeah. But yeah, I think this song in general, Bon is an F1 driver. Coral, don't try hide it. But no, yeah, I think Slowly is such an interesting song. The whole thing of like somebody knows everywhere he goes, all that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that like Shadowman's Felix. Come on, come on. You know, and the whole thing of Shadowman watches from the dark. You wanna know what that is? That is Felix cleaning up Bond's messes. That's what that is. But yeah, yeah, I think that is, pretty much exactly, But yeah, Bond is an F1 driver. Does that mean that, the other person, maybe there's another person in the car crash? Maybe Bond was in that other car crash? Who knows? But yeah, no. It doesn't reveal anything with Bond, but yeah, Felix is Shadowman. So anyone who had any questions about that, there you go. I do have a proper in-depth video on Shadowman coming out very, very soon, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, so just to be clear, Felix is Max Verstappen. Oh my god. But yeah, I think literally if I don't know what other thing could be really shown for Shadowman, You think you mean partners in crime? Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you right now, Bond and Felix are working together. Oh, I'm telling you, they are working together. The lobby teaser, Carlito's in the top left frame. Is he actually? Oh my god, he is! It's Carlitos! Oh my god! Also, by the way, when people said left frame, I dead ass thought it meant the frames up here, like the pixels. I was like, what do you mean frame? There's nothing up here. No, literally the photo frame. Plot twist, Jack actually killed Felix, and Jack had to change his look and pretend to be Felix. That's why Felix didn't seem to give a fuck. Hey, it's pretty bang on, dude. Cheers to that. Bro, I can just taste Corona in my mouth. Yeah, that's why I was late to stream, by the way, because I was with friends, trying to cope, in other words. But yeah, I can literally, I just burped and I could just taste beer. I'm like, oh my god, Felix cranking. But yeah, it's very interesting. This teaser's awesome. It would be really cool if something is hidden here, maybe a boot. Hold on a minute. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Hold on. Kowalski. Analysis. Anyone else think that looks like Buzu? Is that just me? Wait a minute, what's that? Is that just something to do with maybe the animation, maybe? What's this? Because that just cuts off. Unless maybe it's the lighting. Oh, dude. Hold on. Isn't that exact? What is that? In the photo frame, what is that? See, that's a tiger. Yes, I'm over analyzing. Cry all you want. What is this? Anyway, but the reason I'm looking at this is because I swear in the bunny farm scene for Rosemary, blood splatters on this, not this specific wall, but an image of Shah on the wall. It looks like a clown. I don't know if I'm seeing it, but it looks like a little top hat. I don't know. I can't make out any of that other than Carlitos. I would love for something to be here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, yeah, the tiger is interesting. I just think the fact that there's boxes here. Digital Circus reference. I mean, that would make sense. I'm pretty sure the Walten Falls crew, especially Martin, love Digital Circus. I haven't personally seen it now. But if that's Ducky, by the way, if that turns out to be Ducky, I am literally going to say to you right now, somebody is in Tammy. I'm telling you right now. Tammy exists. And if Coral is still in chat, I know Tammy exists. And I don't care what anybody says. Tammy exists. I know that the scrapped animatronic in episode 2, I know that is Tammy. I know for a fact that is Tammy behind that cloth. I know it is. And I don't care what anybody says. Martin could text me saying it isn't, and I will still believe that Tammy's there. But yeah. I don't care. I'm telling you right now, where is it? I don't care. I want to find it. Give me that scene. Where is Relocate Project? Give me Relocate Project right now. Where is it? Where is this? It's in the Ashley scene. Where is it? Where is it? I think it's actually, yeah, it's Ashley scene. Where is it? Where is it? I do not care what anybody else. I don't care what anybody says. So you can literally you there it is. Where is it? I will go frame by frame on this stereo. I'm telling you right now, that's Tammy. I'm being like genuinely legit right now. I have fuck all idea if Tammy still exists. Oh no, this is not a crash out. I just know this is factual. Tammy might not exist. Scrapped genuinely might be a literal sense of Tammy was scrapped, literally. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, Tammy is there. And when Martin eventually brings Tammy back, you know, and eventually puts Jenny inside Tammy, you know, you can thank me all later. But no, the reason I think this is because if you look at the Walten wiki, I'm pretty sure it's on the Walten wiki anyway. I'm pretty sure if you look up Tammy, there you go. Trending searches, interesting. Tammy Gutierrez. Gallery somewhere here, hopefully in the scrapped stuff. There we go. There you go. Literally scrapped scene from Relocate Project of Tammy, unused Tammy head, but got scrapped. So yeah, this is what I mean. But yeah, Tammy is Jason Pooltrick. Honestly, Coral, I think that might be it. Coral, come on, let's all be real now. In the episode 5 and 6 script, let's be real here. We know Jason Pooltrick is Tammy, okay? We know it. I fear checking the wiki because I never know what horrors have been attached to my name. Dude, at least you haven't. I don't think it's there anymore. Please don't be. Okay, thank you. They changed my height to 2'8", and I still don't know how to, feel. But yeah, this is I don't care. This is the funniest trivia. Cal has a girlfriend. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's so funny, dude. But yeah, that's Tammy behind there. Tammy. Bro, I cannot wait to watch the Mysterious House remake. I don't know what actually they changed or what they added, should I say? But hey, I just want to see it, Cybertelly is Norman Pooltrick. I don't know, mate. I mean, I don't see how that makes sense considering Kyle voices him. But yeah. I'm not 2'8", thankfully. But no, that's Tammy under there. I'm so convinced by that. Also, I saw Atomic another 5, dude. Hear me out, but imagine I already read that out, but still, dude, 5, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you. Cyber Teddy is no one poacher. Also, yeah, that is cool. Maybe, who knows? Also, I saw we got more freaking donos on the GoFundMe. Dude, thank you all so much. We have hit the 800 goal so quickly, right? We have hit the €800 goal so quickly. GoFundMe literally sent me an email and extended the goal to €1,100, which I had no part in extending. So, yeah, genuinely, that's how sick this community is all. Like, you are all insanely awesome, dude. Thank you all so much. To everyone who has donated for Stells, dude, when I tell you the stuff we have, oh my freaking god, dude. I'm telling you, the hotline phone is being made. The Bond prosthetic is being made. I have the Brian Stells outfit right now. I'm going to Comic-Con as Brian Stells. That's how you should all know. And literally, like, it's absolutely insane. We have a little Bond figure made. It's done. If you're in the Discord, you would have seen it. Like, dude, it's absolutely insane. So thank you all so much. For everyone who has donated, your name will be in the credits of the film, of course. So yeah, I have everybody's name. I just need to write everybody down. But on the GoFundMe account, like, dude, we have put so much effort into this. Obviously we revealed the teaser. Like a tiny little fun teaser. I loved recording this, by the way. It was so much fun. What is it saying I have an ad blocker on? Because I do not have an ad blocker on. I don't, so why is it telling me I do? That makes zero sense. But yeah, like, genuinely, like, it's so sick. Like, this was so much fun to make. I absolutely adored it, and it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, hi there. I had so much fun making it. Like, I had so much fun making this teaser, and it's so stupid, but I love it.
My name's Cal.
It's so dumb, but I love it.
Being the lead writer and director of Fredo County, and I'm not.
It's so good.
And I'm here to talk to you about my newest horror, based on a story that you might know.
It's so stupid, but I love it. It's so good. It's so cringy, it's so cheesy, and I love it.
The story is based on a young man who is fairly lost in life.
Peak cinematography, by the way.
Like,
But yeah,
the simple and short story.
I can't go because of work, but my bro and friends are going. Bro, I will see them there. Tell them I will see them there. Tell them I will see them there, because I will see people there. Hopefully at Dublin Comic Con. But by the way, that title card is one of my favorites. I loved recording that title card. It was awesome. But yeah, dude, this teaser was so much fun to make. Bond looks awesome. The prosthetic is, of course, being made as of right now. Dude, we start rolling cameras in like a week. Dude, I can't wait. By the way, this shot of K9. Look at my boy. Look how good it looks. I will hand them a photo of you. Target this man. Also, tell me that Cass does not kill it as Bond there. Bro, listen to Cass as Bond here. It is so good. Look. Wait for it. Bro, Cass's voice might be the most satisfying voice I've ever heard. Do you know the way people love Morgan Freeman's voice? That's how I feel about Kaz's Bond voice. It's magnificent. Magnificent. I almost said knee surgery, my bad, chat. Sorry to bring that up to anybody. Also, what is going on? AI? That's AI, what? Anyway, but yeah, no, dude, I cannot wait to start filming Stells. We've filmed little pieces here and there, but dude, it's gonna be so funny to film everything. It's gonna be great. But yeah, hand your bro and friends literally wanted photo, and you'll just see me. We'll get it all. We'll get a photo like. It'd be great. Literally, I actually don't know how many people are gonna go as like the purple shirt, black tie. You know what I mean? But yeah. You shot a K9. Yeah, that's actually real. That's K9. It's real. But also there will be another teaser dropping very soon. Very soon. We are currently working on that as right now. We have 3 to 4 teasers planned before release. That's what you can look forward to. Cal, I'm so sorry I can't donate. Bro, do not worry about donating. If you cannot donate, do not donate. Simple as that. I don't want people spending money they can't normally spend on donation. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my god, you didn't donate. Why didn't you? It's not a big deal. I did not even expect to get a single €10 donated. Honestly, to the fact we got €859 is beyond me. Like, I'm so beyond grateful for that. So the fact that people donated at all, I'm so grateful. Literally 1 cent donation goes, like, literally, I appreciate that so much. Like, honestly, I know that it might sound, oh my god, Cal's not being for real. I'm being so dead ass. Like, genuinely, it means the world to me. So I thank you so much to everybody who has donated, honestly. When is Comic-Con again? It is the 9th and 10th of August in Ireland. I think I'm going on the Sunday. I'm only able to go one of the days, and I think it's the Sunday. That's all I know. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. But yeah, that is all we have for tonight's stream, unfortunately, for everybody. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun streaming tonight. It's been really good to kind of get my mind off things as well. So I appreciate everyone who has supported me. Again, apologies for being a tiny bit late and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows why. But genuinely, just everyone who's sending me messages and everything like that, it means the world to me. It was a very tough last couple of days with everything. So, like, genuinely, like, it's great to have some level of support. It's it's been very difficult, and I never thought I'd have to go through another piece of grief like this, like losing another friend is it's very deep, you know what I mean? And it's just it's good to get my mind off things, and I really just appreciate, I know it might sound crazy, but the Walten crew for releasing teasers. That gets my mind off things. I get to talk about the teasers, I get to make videos and streams about it, so in terms of that, I'm just very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for every person who's been in chat today, who's dipped, who's came in and stayed to the end. Like, honestly, it just means the world that you're all here. It means so much to me. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have enjoyed. I've had a lot of fun talking to everybody. So it was great to kind of get my mind off things, as I said before. So yeah, my Pokemon things just fell behind me, so that kind of creeped me out. But yeah, I just appreciate everyone who has tuned in. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. So I hope you all have had the most amazing day. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're getting really, really close to 7.5k. So that's absolutely crazy. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had the most fantastic day. And as always, stay safe and peace.